Hey, hello, I'm Austin. This is my second video on the YouTube channel. So if you guys didn't watch the first one, you can go kind of start the series. It's not, I think it's like a 10-minute long video. So if you don't want to go watch the video, kind of what I'm trying to start with this channel is just kind of going over my day-to-day life. It's just kind of like a journal entry for my entrepreneurship journey, kind of like everything that I'm doing right now. I'm kind of at a pivotal point in my career, in my life. I believe that this is kind of what's going to dictate the next 20 years of my life, is what I do in the next 2 to 3 years. So, kind of wanting to document that. I feel like I'm very busy. I do a lot. So, just kind of coming on here and talking about it. Just honestly, I woke up this morning and felt really relieved, like weirdly. So, I'm just honestly excited and giving myself something to look forward to. So this is kind of gonna be like, just like not a day in the life, but just kind of like a journal entry. Just think of it like that. So I today, let's see, today is July 8th, Wednesday, July 8th, 2026. So today I actually had a really, really productive day. Kind of sorted a lot of stuff out with my business app. Um, we are like fully getting ready to launch on the Android store, so I'm finalizing that tomorrow. I had to set up and do a bunch of stuff with permits and codes and stuff like that to kind of get it transferred over. But that really didn't take me too long. It was kind of just like sitting in front of the computer and saying, okay, I'm going to get this done. It really took me about 3 hours, start to finish. Then I signed a contract with one of my distributing company. They offered, or like they updated kind of one of their new APIs built into the app, so I had to kind of go over and sign some of that stuff, new pricing. So I did that. Let's see what else. Kind of finished some stuff too with the app, with like user interface, emails. Kind of where I was with the code, like I mentioned in the last video, it was just like I finished the app, like rough draft finished it, right? Like I've been developing it for about 2 years, so it's front to end. It's taken a while, so I think I'm finally within the next week or two. I'm just done with the code, and done with like building on it. Obviously, there's going to be consistent updates and stuff like that, but just the overall fundamental, like everything working like it should. Um, so right now, it's basically we're testing some of the shipments, and like the distribution style and stuff like that with receiving and sending packages. So we're kind of doing some of that stuff right now, and we're testing that. So today I kind of went through like I'm trying to think of a way to say this where it's not like, because I right now I don't know if I necessarily want to tie like this YouTube channel to a business, but basically what I did was kind of just like trial and errored the code start to finish, and we kind of found a hiccup with like actually everything went like super smooth. Had a little tiny minor changes with like some of the user interface and like stuff, buttons people click on, stuff like that, just minor things. But one of the main things was just like with label creation for like packaging. That was just one of the big things. So I went and fixed that today, and I'm kind of contacting my distributor to the company we partner with to kind of go over some of that stuff. But everything right now is pretty much done besides that. So really, really good. I think, like I said, the next week or two, everything will be like 100% complete. And then I think, honestly, like I mentioned, I've kind of been like in the midst of going back and forth with like marketing strategies and kind of like where I want to take everything. Because like I said, last semester, I'm going into my senior year in college right now. So last semester with the business, I did a little bit of in-person marketing where we got like roughly 100 users on the app. So it wasn't really like crazy successful, but it was like enough to kind of like get my name out there, I guess. and for me, honestly, to just get the reps, that was really good. But that was kind of that. So I'm kind of just back and forth about how I want to go about marketing. I've got some good ideas, strategies, and stuff like that. And I honestly like think about it all the time, but I've just kind of been taking it slow because I feel like it's very like you have to be very thought out with kind of the process I'm wanting to take to it and strategy. I mean, you got to think it is ultimately what's going to build the foundation of the business. So I've been taking that kind of slow, but at the same time, I'm like super eager to go get on it because I've been working on it for so long. So quick little update as well. Well, so a couple things. I just recently, like I said, I turned 21, and I got a pair of these Ray-Ban Meta glasses because I thought that was going to be like the short form content that I was going to try to do with some of the marketing, but I don't really know if I like them or if I'm really going to use them that much. So I'm considering getting rid of them and then just spending a little bit more money on like, I guess, a different form of marketing. So that's that. I'm trying to think. Yeah, so I kind of like, I mean, it's hard. I really, with this whole YouTube thing, I kind of want to keep it like private. I don't really want too many people to really know about it. It's like a whole journal entry thing. And I honestly feel like, me as an individual, I don't really like talk to too many people. I'm not very like, I don't want to say I'm like introverted per se. Well, no, I think I'm very introverted, but like weirdly introverted. Like I do socialize a good bit with my friends, and like I do go out occasionally, but it's definitely not my like cup of tea. That was something too. I feel like doing some of these like video series just kind of keep me like consistent with like having confidence in what I'm doing. I am like I'm very into the gym, and what I can compare like what this series kind of reminds me of me doing is just like honestly like taking like progress pictures at the gym. Kind of looking back at those and like 3, 4, 5 years later, you're kind of like, well, you know, I really did make a lot of progress, even though I didn't really see a ton of it. So I think that that's kind of like what I kind of want out of this. And like I said, I literally woke up today and was like, let's get some stuff done. And I had probably one of the most productive days I've had in a while. So I don't know if it's fully working yet or like if it's the placebo of it, but had a really good day today with that. I guess that's another thing I kind of want to talk about is just like with, and some of this might just be like kind of philosophical. There's segments of like this whole journal thing, but like I feel like there's just such a like a social kind of like surrounding like a big bubble of people just kind of like trying to drag you into like everything that's going on and what they're doing. And you know, where I'm at in my life, like I've had to make a ton of sacrifices, and honestly the last 2 years of my college I've just kind of been like meh. Like I really haven't made a ton of like I don't even know, memories. I mean I've made a couple. I made a lot of good ones, but like ultimately like I just really have been so focused on what I'm trying to achieve and like where I'm going, what I've been doing. Like I feel like I don't know. It's not really like my thing, right? Like I'm so in my head, I'm just focused on the future. I'm so focused on like getting to that point, like building the business, scaling the business, becoming, and like just seeing my creation and basically seeing other people enjoy what I'm making. And I think that that's something that a lot of it's very hard for young entrepreneurs, especially people my age. It's just like you're getting warped into the social norm, and like I'm trying to just like break out of that, and it's very difficult with friends, family, everyone kind of just saying like, yeah, like go, just relax, live a little bit. Like no, like I don't know, so fixated. Like I feel like I'm so fixated on this whole process, and that it is very consuming. So I think that this, and sometimes too, I get in my head like, should I be doing this? Or should I just like relax, go enjoy myself, like do these things? And obviously, it's in retrospect. It's all in balancing. But like, I think that like the more you listen to those outsiders, that's really not what you want, right? Like you have to just close your eyes and think like, what do I want to do? And I feel like since I've done that, I have just seen myself grow so much, and then other people kind of asking about it. Like, and I think that that's honestly the number one thing you can do, just like the personal growth thing. Um, but yeah, I think this is going to be like a good series as to like documenting day by day as to like what I'm doing, where I'm at mentally, physically, like how tired I am, how much sleep I got, like was it been a rough day, a good day, like. And I will say, like, going into my next semester at school, so much going on. Like, I'm currently running. I'm the president of, or yeah, I'm the vice president of one club. I just stepped down from president because I've got a lot going on. So I just stepped down from that. I've got like the event coordinator for the number one student-led organization on all of IU's campus. So that's another thing. I'm doing a lot of stuff with that, and then I'm working a lot. I'm taking like 20 credits a semester, going into my in my senior year. I'm trying to dual major, so like it's just a lot. And I'm trying to scale this business and run this business and kind of build my own personal brand. Going to grad school, I'm trying to go check. Oh, that was another thing. I'll get into it a little bit more in the next video, probably tomorrow, and you guys will probably see next week. I'm gonna be in Arizona. I'm checking out a couple grad schools there, so hopefully their MBA programs let me in. So we'll check it out. But yeah, so that was kind of a very productive day. I think that tomorrow, if I can just get better 1% every single day, work towards my ultimate goal, things will kind of fall into place. So keep working my ass off, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.